This one might be controversial, but does your home have good feng shui? That is the question I'm asked all the time. Does my home have good feng shui? How do I know if my home has good feng shui? And you can look up articles and videos, and you can look all over the internet and find so many things talking about these essential rules that you must follow in order to have good feng shui. But most of them aren't really going to do much for you. Don't get me wrong, some of them are fine and they're okay, but they're not going to really change your life because they're not really addressed to you. Most feng shui is a set of rules. It's a bunch of principles and rules that you're supposed to strictly follow for just about every single home, following a compass or following your astrology or just following a bunch of dogmatic things that have been laid out about how you should do things. I'm not a should person, and I developed this feng shui method 20 years ago because I really felt like this was so limiting, that you had to follow all the same rules. And if everyone was following the rules, why were they not all having their dreams come true? I'm different from my neighbors, and according to feng shui, everything should be set up exactly the same way, following the same rules. And it's simply not true. In today's video, we're going to talk about what the possibilities are for using feng shui to change your life so that you have a very different view of what good feng shui is. Because if you do apply feng shui in the way that we do it here, very specifically and personally, you will see magic happen in your life. So if you're new here, before I go further, my name's Claudat. I'm a modern feng shui master, and I created this whole method and school of feng shui, the school of intention, over 20 years ago. And since then, I've worked with tens of thousands of people all over the world to design homes that make dreams come true. And dreams do come true. And this is not about just manifesting your soulmate or getting this thing that you, one thing that you want. It's about having an optimal life. When you do set up your home in a way that makes your dreams come true, this is what you can expect. First of all, you're going to see your life getting better and better and better. You're going to feel like overall you are on an upward trajectory. Everything is overall, life's not perfect, getting better and better and better all the time. Second, you're going to come home and feel at home. You're going to feel deep peace, a sense of relief that you are home because your home is your sanctuary beyond all things. You feel really grounded, safe, and present in your home. You feel very alive. You're not dwelling on the past. You're not freaking out about the future all the time. You are largely, most of the time, much more present, much more grounded, and you feel so good. Also, you're happy to welcome people into your home, and when they do come in, they feel a sense of upliftment. They feel a sense of inspiration, and you feel creatively awake and alive. You're inspired by everything you see. You're inspired by the energy that you're living in all the time. When your space is set up like this, you're also thrilled to pursue all of your goals. You love the journey, you love creating, and as another point, you have space to do all the things you need to do. So there's nothing where you're saying, oh, gee, I wish I had space to do yoga, or I wish I had space to make art, or I wish I could function in my kitchen, or I wish that I could focus in my office. That's all handled. And the best part, it keeps getting better and better. It's not finite. It's not like, oh, I did it, it's done, now it's good feng shui, we're finished, we never have to change anything ever again. You learn to work with energy so that you can make things bigger and better and bigger and better, because life is either going like this or it's going like this. Nothing ever stays the same. And we want to keep on getting better and better and better and better and better. And that is what you can do when you really work with your space. And if you have specific things that you're working on manifesting, like your soulmate or your new job or big abundance or a specific project or anything else, you can use your environment to do that as well. But as you can see, that's just a small bit of the bigger picture of the true energetics behind what it is to have a home that makes dreams come true. Now that you've got all of that in mind, how do we do it? How do you create this phenomenal feng shui for yourself? The first thing is radical decluttering. I've been talking a lot about radical decluttering. I made a whole video about radical decluttering, which I'll also link below. But radical decluttering is the first place to begin, because you don't want to be living in the past. You don't want to be living in energies that are no longer aligned with you. You want to let go of everything in your way, and not just junk, but the stuff that you have outgrown. That is stuff that also needs to be decluttered. When you have outgrown things, they need to go. Now, you may say, I don't want to buy new things. I'm not ready to do this. Or do I need to get rid of all my clutter before I see any results? And the answer is no to all of those things. You don't have to buy a whole bunch of new things. You will see that it becomes very easy to let things go and find or live without certain things that you can live without. You can do this on a gradient. You don't have to do it all at once. And every step you take, bit by bit, you will see your life getting better and better and better, and even more abundant. And you don't need to overwhelm yourself at any point in the process. Go slow. Do just little bits every single day, and you will see magic happen in your life. So radical decluttering is a huge one. Now, point number 2, I did a special session with students coming into the School of Intention Professional Feng Shui Certification Program, all about how to go from where you are right now in life to where you want to be, and why your environment is such a key to making that leap. And it's not anything that I've ever done. I might actually put the whole hour-long video on YouTube at one point. In fact, maybe I'll put it up next, but you can find it linked. So I'm going to link it in the comments below. If you want to do this session, dive in and do it now. It is so life-changing, so clarifying, and this is vital. Because when you are setting up a space to make your dreams come true, you really have to be clear about all the qualities that you want. You have to be really clear about what you're doing right now. And oftentimes we fool ourselves and we don't even realize it. Next thing that's very important if you want to design your home in a way that's going to really radically change your life is you need an intention. You need a mission. And this mission is going to drive everything you do. If you don't have a clear sense of what you want to feel in your life every day, if you don't have a sense of mission, you're not going to be able to adequately change the energy around you, create the art and the flow and the thriving and all of the things that you want around you that are going to bring it to life. So set very clear intentions, and that session that I just told you about that's linked below will help you to set a very clear intention and have more of a sense of a mission as you are looking to make a big leap from where you are to where you want to be. And then finally, you can start reorganizing your home in simple ways, getting very, very clear on what it is you want to do and how you can start doing it in your home. So to give you an example of this, if you want to start cooking, you can start rearranging your kitchen drawers if they're a big mess. If you want to start working on a project and your computer is just complete chaos, your desktop is just files everywhere, you can start organizing that right now and putting it together. Now, I know those are small little examples, but the more you start reorganizing and optimizing every single area of your home, room by room, do this room by room. Go into your living room, your kitchen, your dining room. Just start where it's easy. And you're going to reorganize every single bit, every drawer, every counter, everything. Everything is going to be designed to work better for you. And that's going to be a baseline. And from there are so many hundreds of videos on this channel alone, and so many things that you can learn to do to energize, to optimize, and to keep on growing as you keep on manifesting all the things that you want. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please like this video if you like it, and subscribe and share it with friends and all of the things. So I hope this gives you an expanded sense of what is possible when you start designing homes that make dreams come true. And if you want to really learn to do it in the biggest way possible, the Feng Shui School, the School of Intention Professional Feng Shui Certification Program is now open for registration. And this season exclusively, we're doing a decluttering certification as well. And there is a link below. and in the description box or below this on the blog to learn more and join us. The key to all this work is to not just listen to it and go, oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It's to try it. And if you can't figure out how to try it, if you can't figure out how to do it in your home, leave me comments, ask me questions. I'll make you videos. That's what this is about. I'm thrilled for your life-changing design adventure ahead, and I will be back soon with more. Bye.